Hey,
How are you?
you.
How's it going? Just those three good handshakes.
Yeah!
So thanks a lot for coming, guys. This is a show called Movie Plotz. Who's seen Movie Plotz before? Raise your hand. None of you have. We've never done it before. It's a new show. So I'd like to invite right now, this is a show that is based on a game that was invented by a good friend of mine. So he's here tonight. My co-host for this evening, Alex Strang. So we've got an action-packed, fun-filled show for you guys. This is a game that Alex invented that we've played
multiple occasions.
Multiple occasions with beer and pizza usually. So this will be a little bit different doing it on stage.
Multiple O's.
Do you want to quickly describe what they're going to see tonight, or do you want to?
Sure, I'll tell you this is super basic.
Sure.
We're going to play Hollywood executives. We have $1 billion, which is pretty close to true, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to be sitting down, judging, sort of, watching, and the teams are going to be vying for our attention. There are going to be two teams. Their task is to pitch movie plot ideas to us. And if they're funny enough and we like them enough, we just might give them $1 billion.
Billion.
That's a lot of O's.
Yeah. So, all right, without further ado, we'll invite our first team to join us tonight. This is team whatever their name is. What is the team name actually?
I thought it was the
shitty
boss tones.
Oh, the shitty boss tones. All right, so
wait, shitty boss tones?
Yeah, I'll be boss tones.
I'm always shitty. So to start, we're gonna need a sentence. I need like a subject, noun, and verb sentence.
Simple.
Like the girl walked to school, the boy fell in a hole. Like simple, not funny, regular sentence. Anyway.
The boy said no.
The boy said no.
The boy said no.
All right.
The boy said no.
So here's how it's going to work, guys, so you know. Starting sentence, right? We'll go left to right if that's okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
So you're going to go first. There's going to be a mysterious movie plot's card that's going to appear. The player's turn it is, in this case, this fella, going to turn around and look at the card. That card's going to tell him what modification he has to do with the pitch so far. Then he has to rework it his own way and then present it in an exciting fashion.
So let's see it.
Let's see it in action.
Sure. Card, please. Can we have our
Card, please.
Card girl? 3 other players. If you could look away, and Fred, you can actually turn around and look at the card.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. So, they center stage.
Yeah.
The boy said no to the housekeeper who was pregnant with his child. Nice.
All right.
I like
All right, card please.
Card please.
No. Okay.
Player 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. So, the boy said no to the housekeeper who was carrying his baby. Little did he know that housekeeper was a clone.
It's very efficient to clone a housekeeper.
It's a whole cabinet full. Is it a clone of the housekeeper or is some other clone?
Well, we'll have to see
Okay.
where the film goes.
Card please.
Please.
And this time when you do your pitch, make sure you face the audience.
Don't.
They want to see your pitch.
Okay.
The boy said no to the housekeeper who's pregnant with his child, but the housekeeper's a clone. And they're in Spain.
Just triple the budget. With one word. Triple the budget.
Yeah. Well, card.
Card please.
Alright. The boy says no to his clone baby mama in Brooklyn.
Wait, what about?
Brooklyn in outer space.
Oh, right.
The Brooklyn of outer space, it used to be a slum, but Then a bunch of people put coffee shops there.
Whoa. So did the bunch go down?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Now we're talking further. Card, please.
So a boy, from the bottom of his heart, looks into the eyes of the housekeeper. He doesn't know she's a clone. He doesn't know that the baby inside her is not real. And as he picks up his coffee in this upscale part of Brooklyn space, a single tear rolls down his cheek. Got an ending.
That's
Wow.
$1 billion picture.
Card,
right there.
please.
But we're not done yet.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, there's more.
Wait, there's
It's
more.
quite literally a tearjerker.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. So there's a boy, and he has impregnated his clone housekeeper, and they're having coffee at a space Starbucks on the ass end of Space Brooklyn. He's crying hysterically. She is quite embarrassed about this. So she gets up, she turns to walk to the bathroom, and who does she see? But the barista is actually the man that she committed a murder with 10 years ago. She is a wanted criminal with a thirst for blood. Who's next?
Wow.
Oh man. Wow.
I can't wait to find out. Card.
Card, please. Now, keep all the elements as best you can. Make it exciting.
No problem.
Brooklyn, space.
I'm in. I can buy this.
Present day. Boy. Age indeterminate. So you know, he's living in that. It's the ass end of Brooklyn. I should have said that. Oh, ass end. He's impregnated his housekeeper. At least he thinks it's his housekeeper. The housekeeper's a clone, and he's with her at Space Starbucks. She's crying. She's embarrassed because she knows she's just noticed that the barista is someone she committed a murder with. But that boy is played by Owen Wilson. That's
Nice.
We can get over those.
We can get
over those.
Done.
Excellent.
can
Card,
do all.
please.
The boy says no to the clone housekeeper murderer barista partner in Space Brooklyn. But all along, he meant yes.
This could be black and white.
Oh yeah, I think black and white, we save some money there, right?
Yeah. Color costs more money.
Sepia.
People aren't going to miss color, are they? Next card.
Next card,
Or
please.
cards.
No, you know it's yours.
This story's getting too
Keep it all together, guys. We're close to parting with our money. In space, the ass end of Brooklyn space, at a coffee shop, there's a boy and a housekeeper sitting at a table. The housekeeper is crying. She's embarrassed. The boy has a single tear running down his face as he touches his coffee. He's saying no, but he means yes. The housekeeper's too busy looking at the barista, who she knows she committed a murder with 10 years prior. The boy's played by Luke Wilson. Sure. Owen Wilson. And the housekeeper isn't just a general housekeeper. She's the kind of housekeeper you pay to come in and like do like basic cleaning. So like if the apartments or the house is already clean, like for the most part, she doesn't do thorough cleans, but just like a quick dusting, a vacuum.
Look at that card of it. Sorry, look at that card of
She's
it.
more specific about the kind of housekeeper she is.
What kind of housekeeper is it? More duster.
A dust.
Yeah.
The card says make her be a little shitty at her job. She's a little lazy, she's very specific.
Well, she's very efficient. Yeah, I need
Yeah,
efficient.
yeah.
I need. Alright.
She's a specialist.
Got it? You got it?
Next card.
Next card.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. Oh boy. All right.
About time.
Got it. All right. So, picture it. Space Brooklyn. Sometime in the near future. The ass end of a Starbucks. It's a big Starbucks. And they're sitting in the shitty section. Where the place you put people where you don't want them in the front window because people walk past. And you can tell how good the Starbucks is by who's sitting at that bench in the front window, right? I don't want shitty looking people at that window. So they're in the way back. He's crying, the single tear. Owen Wilson is like playing his heart out for this role, right? Because this is his last shot. The clone housekeeper who's really good at her job and very specific at what she cleans. It has a baby growing inside of her. She's seen the guy. She's seen the guy behind the counter who she committed that murder with 10 years ago. All right, so bear with me. Bear with me on this, all right? He sees her, their eyes lock. His hand slowly goes under the counter, pushes a button. Pushes a button. What happens? There's screeching tires outside. And all of a sudden a taxi careens out of control and smashes through the front window with all the beautiful people. Their faces tear open. Their skulls explode. People run screaming and throw their lattes in other 100 people's faces and they start burning. Oh God, the agony.
We can get this down to a G rating now. Have you ever been to Starbucks and got the ass end? It's good.
Not yet.
Next card, please.
Oh, that's like perfect time.
Owen Wilson.
Yes.
Owen Wilson plays this boy. Now at this point, I'm just trying to remember what the hell everything was. I don't care about entertaining you. I wasn't going to do a good job with that. Owen Wilson is a boy in ass Brooklyn space, that is, present day or in the near future. And he's not Luke Wilson. He's with his housekeeper, who is a clone, and they're crying. She's pregnant with his child. I want to go to this. Taxi careens into the Starbucks, killing all the beautiful people, but not them. But the thing is, what nobody knows is that that taxi driver is the real father.
Shut up!
He's so London.
We are on our last card.
That's right.
So
With all the pressure,
let's
right?
do our last card and then
You gotta put it all together.
Bring it home.
Bring it home.
Was that Crash what I described?
Children, it's midday. The sun beams in through the coffee shop window. These three individuals. The air is thick with the tension of their past lives. A murder. A child. These three people in this one Starbucks at the far back, none of them were attractive. Suddenly, that taxi careening through the window, crushing the moment, that moment that they all share together. The boy says no, but really he means yes, because somehow he's also in on the murder plot with the barista and the clone mother of his child. He is the taxi driver. He is killing everyone. And it's because he can't handle it. He can't handle being a father, and he didn't want that latte. In Space Brooklyn.
Terrific work. This sounds like a fantastic movie. I think we'd all like to see some of it.
Yeah,
So you guys are going to go backstage. You're going to come up with a bit of a trailer or a scene from the movie, whichever feels natural to you guys. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, natural.
You guys will have to come to this. We're going to bring out Team 2 right now. The second team, which I believe their name is Caboose.
Oh, let them say it. I want to hear them say it.
So let's give it up for the shitty boss coach. We'll be seeing some more of them in a little bit. And let's someone yell at Team Caboose.
Team Caboose!
Alright, so you guys already know what's going to happen. You guys know what's going to happen. Let's get right to it. We'll start with a sentence. Again, just a boring, mundane sentence from anyone.
She walked through the mall.
She walked through the mall. Awesome.
Dangerous already.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see
All right,
how
our
this
first card, please.
goes. First card.
So Andrew turned around.
That's why the card's made name.
She walked through the Mall of America.
Fuego.
This movie already great.
It's like Blair Witch Project, but it's just a mall.
Mall of America, the walking. Next card, please.
Oh yeah.
How? That's already the hippest.
Well, he's the best of the
You almost said it.
She walked through the Mall of America right after surgery, and she had a new platinum hip.
You know what? That captures some of the demographic we need.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's plus.
It's the golden oldies coming out. This
We
great
need that.
movie.
We got the hip mall, lots of sponsorships.
Yeah. Next
Card,
card,
please.
please.
Right after surgery, she walks with her titanium hip that's also made out of platinum. Through the Mall of America, in America. Yeah! USA! USA! USA!
Oh man, this is already a blockbuster. Next card, please.
She walked with a somewhat reduced difficulty due to the fact that she has a new platinum titanium hip through the Mall of America in America to find out who her real dad was.
Wow. Thanks for the colors. Yeah. Wow. Next card, please.
Next card. My favorite part.
She walked through the Mall of America with her titanium platinum hip and semi-automatic shotgun. Is that thing? And through the Mall of America, in America, to find out who her real dad.
Yes.
All right. So it's got a Quentin Tarantino thing going on.
Yeah.
All right. Next card, please.
Gwen Stefani, the lead singer of No Doubt, was walking through the Mall of America, in America, with her new platinum titanium hip, trying to find where her father was. With a shotgun! Yeah!
Get that G-rating again.
I just want to say that the difference between a movie that is and is not action-packed is the addition of one gun. Next card,
Gwen Stefani, played by Gary Oldman. Walks through the Mall of America, in America, with her titanium platinum hip, toting a titanium platinum semi-automatic shotgun to find where her father was.
Alex, this is actually how they come up with movies, right?
I feel like I'm taking a screenwriting class right now.
Wait, we can Lucas this up too by Gary Oldman being all CGI.
Oh, yeah.
Like Jar Jar.
That's the way to ruin a movie. Add George
Next
Clooney.
card, please.
As if a replaced hip wasn't enough. Gwen Stefani toting a platinum titanium shotgun and a platinum titanium hip with a secret ambition to find out who her real father was in the Mall of America. In America, imagine all of this is played by Gary Oldman.
All right.
Suddenly becomes blind.
We can do movies for blind people. Next card, please. Keep it together, you guys can do
The Mall of America. In fucking America.
this. Yeah.
American hero, Gwen Stefani. Played by not particularly American hero walks with a wet red, white, and blue titanium, platinum, oil-covered hip and shotgun to find out who her father was. The president. I don't know, am I forgetting?
The blind.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
And is blinded by the glory of this great nation.
USA! USA!
I think we can get Chinese money to fund it. Next card.
Gwen Stefani, American hero, played by Gary Oldman, is walking through the Mall of America, in America, with a platinum titanium hip with its twin shotgun, who has just been blinded due to malaria was walking through looking for her father, the President of the United States. Twist! It's Survivor. It's the TV show Survivor. It's a game within a game.
There might be some copyright trouble.
No, Survivor's spelled wrong.
Yeah.
It also has the Z at the end.
All right, I like
I'm a shooting
Survivor.
Canada. It's okay.
Yeah, the Prime Minister's the body.
No, you just say it's America, but
Right.
all right. Next card, please. What's wrong with you? All right.
Shit is right.
Gwen Stefani, played by Gary Oldman, limps through the Mall of America in America with a platinum titanium hip and a platinum titanium shotgun, blinded by malaria, searching for her father, who is also the president of hell. And she's blind because of the malaria. Huh? And she has to work with a team full of people, or she's gonna get voted out of hell.
I would love to be voted out of the Mall of America.
You're blinded by it. Next card.
Yeah, sure.
For a fan favorite.
Gwen Stefani, our hero with a platinum titanium hip and matching shotgun, played effortlessly by the incomparable Gary Oldman, walks triumphantly through the Mall of America in that same great country. But wait, it's Survivor. But wait, she's blind. But wait, there's more. She's been replaced for about a year because she was under contract to another bigger studio, and now she's back reprising a role, and the explanation for her absence was amnesia.
USA! USA! USA!
USA!
Yeah, I think.
All right, let's give it up for Team Cowboys.
So we're gonna bring out. If you guys can go back and work on your trailer scene from the movie. You send out the first team. But while we're waiting for them to come out, so like knee-jerk reaction. What do you guys think? Like 1 or 2? Which one sounds like the cooler movie?
One.
Yeah, really?
While the team's in earshot, talk shit on them.
Yeah.
Team Gary Oldman? What were they thinking?
Alright,
Did they shoot a trailer?
no, we're gonna make sure that they know what they're.
I love it.
Quentin, can you bring the lights down and then bring it up before they come out? I was gonna say the name of the movie. They do have a name, but it's gonna be said at the end. So here it is, a trailer for the first movie we saw tonight.
Driving a taxi in space Brooklyn. Sure ain't so bad, you know.
Maria, there's a lot of dirt in the carpet.
That's just the way I clean. You should know how I do things by now.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a house cleaner once. But, you know, they're a dime a dozen here in ass end of Brooklyn space.
The procedure was a success. Could I ever tell anyone?
Nothing's wrong in my life at all. Probably never will be. Sure is sweet living in the ass end of space Brooklyn.
Whoa!
Everything's great. Wrong!
Why do you keep looking at the barista?
Why do you keep looking at the barista?
No!
Oh, what's it? Ascend to space Brooklyn.
On the
Yeah, I want, no, I did a shitty Boston.
Yeah,
So,
shitty Boston.
So, that was fucking great, guys. Awesome special effects to cut to slow motion. I really felt it. It tugged at my heartstrings.
Yeah.
Good old motion.
Yeah,
Really good Owen Wilson.
That was such a great Owen Wilson, he should have his job.
Yeah.
You know they need a new Owen Wilson.
Every generation has their own Owen Wilson.
Was there anything that was brought up that you guys missed? I think you guys had everything in there. There was one part in the early part of the pitch about pushing a button under the counter, which but you guys lost that quickly. I'm not saying you guys needed it.
We already had a guy build that button.
Yeah, exactly. This is a big budget expense,
Yeah.
guys.
That's right. Oh, and like us being the same person.
Yeah, that was us trying to.
I forgot.
Wait, say what? Say that again?
But no, we had every other part, is what we were saying.
We did everything right.
Everything. We can say to a part anyway.
What is the thing that was part of it? Was
The
that
button thing was just the.
No, it was that.
Oh yeah, so I guess like
The last thing when we did the cards was that the taxi driver and the guy are the same.
With the same.
So we were trying to do like a.
Oh wow.
right.
I get it now. That's
There's
smart.
got to be a term for that thing. You know what it might be? Oh, you're just keeping us out here to give them time.
Ocean Wilson.
Yeah. So.
All right, so it's this movie.
Yeah.
And what about budget? Idea of budget. What would you peg the budget at for this?
What was Avatar?
We only have one.
More than that.
Yeah.
Well, it's in space, so it costs more. But in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, so it costs less. Oh,
You value market.
less.
Yeah.
I can just use a beer, you guys.
Do we have?
Yeah, I think like 20 bucks. Crash into the coffee shops. People need Starbucks.
Do we
for
need
that.
2 Owen Wilsons though? Or the same guy?
No, we just copy the one and paste it over there.
We could do those two with dioramas, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That was the plan.
Alright, so a beer and $20.
I did the solar
Yeah.
system in 3rd grade with fruits. It was,
Now,
We'd have to impregnate the actress.
would that be real?
That might be.
that might be a requirement.
Yeah,
Pay someone a lot of money.
Because new Owen Wilson's very method when it comes to trying
I mean, like honestly, guys, you could just like stuff a pillow up there.
We're cool with that.
Yeah.
How do we handle the flashbacks to the murder back then? What do we do for that? What cheap way can we do that?
I think you have a guy standing in the corner and go, doo doo, doo doo.
Oh yeah, that's what we meant.
Yeah. That's what that was.
This was
Yeah, no, we don't want actual music. I'm doing the sounds.
Yeah.
Or else,
Yeah.
no deal.
Strict contract.
Awesome. All right,
Well,
well,
we
then-
love it. We love it. We love it. It's great. Anything we would suggest that would make it better for us?
No, I don't think so.
Confetti?
I don't hold that against you guys.
Can you have like a big mechanical spider in it or something?
Okay, you know what?
the spider.
Oh, I was
yeah.
thinking like a dramatic, like very close-up shot of somewhere in the Starbucks, where it's like the view from the spider, like you see past the spider. But we don't
Many
do
eyes.
it. Yeah, we don't do it from like an actual show. Like we build a giant Starbucks. So that budget that we talked about is going to change. Just
Can't you build a tiny Starbucks that has a real spider? Painted silver?
That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking.
yeah.
We zoom out at the end, and you realize the Starbucks is just like a little hair on the back of a giant spider.
Yes.
If
think
it
we
was
can
all
fix
in
it.
a challenged kid's brain, like St. Elsewhere.
I'm not so certain that's not what's happening.
I don't think kids today don't know St. Elsewhere. What would they know better than that? That's old.
It's a Gnarls Barkley song, right?
Apparently, saying that song in front of a window before he gets killed.
Right.
Kids might be identifying with that.
Kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
All right, well, terrific work from Shitty Shitty Boss Combs. Let Team Caboose
Yes.
know
Team Caboose.
we're ready for their trailer. That was pretty good. I like the
I was actually interested in seeing more.
the slow motion crash was really awesome.
Yeah, well, all crashes should pretty much be slow motion these days.
Yeah, and they should do that like the Matrix camera thing, where it's not only slow motion, but then like your point of view shifts.
We can do that, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want. We're billionaires.
Well, if we can't get Starbucks to sign on, we can just change the name to something else, like Dumb Starbucks.
Yeah. That would work. Is Team Caboose back there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on out. We can't see you, but there's
No
a curtain in the way.
No, no.
You're that way.
Yeah.
In a world where no one is safe, I've had amnesia. What is this place?
Welcome to the Mall of America in America. How can I help you today?
I'm looking for my father. Whoa.
She is just a girl walking into spider webs and getting stung by mosquitoes.
Malaria!
That's the least of your problems. You're in hell.
Who said that? Is that you, Dad?
I might be the president and also your dad.
Dun, dun, dun! Don't speak. I know just what was said.
Well, this whole world is nothing but a pile of garbage. So that's something else.
Don't be tribal council.
Well, I was gonna be friends with her, and we split the banana. But then I was like, no, I'm taking it all for myself. So
Yeah, but
our alliance is through.
Oh man, and at the tribal council.
It's alliance. It's bananas. See you in hell, where I'm from.
Does the movie have a name?
Oh, no.
Fuck.
It's called Starring Gary Oldman.
Fuck.
Found it. That was really great, guys. That was really
How about Malaria of America?
Yeah, all with two L's.
Yes,
and
mall
A-L-L
area.
in capital mall area. Mall.
So
mall
you
space,
think-
the word area.
I think this could work. I think this could work. You guys perfect, love it the way it is. It's great. I would suggest, however, that for the malaria part, since most people don't know what malaria is anymore, probably, that's not trendy, right?
Yeah, it's not hip. It's not hip.
We do some like
SARS.
like CSI kind of computer-generated graphics to show malaria attacking.
Oh yeah, like the thing where there's like a bunch of blue dots and one red dot, and they all turn red.
Wait, watch that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Make the malaria like action packed.
Yeah.
I just want to say that 30 minutes of the movie is exactly that. You just didn't want to ruin it in the trailer.
You really have like a room full of like 20 different CGI artists. You got nothing.
Dude, was there? I asked the other team this, and I'm not leaving you guys. Do you feel like there's anything that you missed from the pitch that was missing in the trailer? Because I can't think of anything. But were there any additions that were not touched on?
Oh yeah, there was one thing. USA! USA! USA!
You should call the movie that. Then it's like, you know, every time they score a goal in the World Cup, everyone's doing promotion for your movie.
Yeah, it's great promotion.
That's kind of a long way to go for that. In terms of budget, where do you see this kind of sit?
$35,000.
35,000.
Well, let's
Super
see.
cheap.
Gary
You can make it
Oldman,
cheap.
that
We could shoot the Mall of America in any place, right? It doesn't have to be the Mall
a
of
mall
America.
in America. It doesn't even have to be in America.
We could just change the sign to Mall.
Well, after Gary Oldman's shit this past few weeks, like, he might only be making movies that cost $35,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably
That would work with that.
All right, Gary, you're gonna have to be Gwen Stefani.
Wait, how malaria?
Shoes!
Think we can afford malaria though?
Yeah.
You can afford that?
I know, Gary.
I know
We could change it to like hiccups.
Oh yeah,
Hiccups would be
real good.
It's a lot cheaper.
They're in the Mall of America.
Love your idea. It's great. Don't change it. But yeah.
Also, you didn't know, but the greeter in the beginning it's actually played by Whoopi Goldberg.
I knew.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure you know.
Obviously.
It's actually like what Eddie Murphy does. Everybody who's not Gary Oldman is played by Whoopi.
That's good. There's
sounds-
lots of whoopies, so.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
There's a certain segment of the population who's gonna love it.
It could, yeah, I know, it could be very wildly successful.
Now, will the whoopies, the various whoopies, be connected physically together like that centipede movie?
I don't think so. I
Hey,
don't
know
in
know
the
even
Mall
that
of
involved.
America, in hell, anything's possible.
That's true. We'll put
So
that on the
it's
poster.
maybe on the mezzanine that that happens.
Yeah. All right, let's bring out our first team. So you guys fight.
Hey, they're here.
We were listening the whole time.
We were backstage the whole time.
What's that? Oh yeah. Well, we're just about to wind down, but I'm going to give you guys a chance to be producers in your own right. So let's start with. I'm going to do the thing where I put my hand over them. And you guys clap.
Hard.
Right? Yeah, it is really hard.
Individuals or
And I'm definitely gonna be watching. Are you clapping?
I will say that the first pitch I liked a lot more. I liked a lot more.
Fuck you too, Joe.
Nope. you guys really brought it in the trailer.
Yeah.
It was really great.
Audience special request.
Oh god.
Oh, do you?
No.
Oh, well,
Can
lot.
we please sing a little bit more before we vote?
Say a little bit more.
Sing a little bit more.
Sing a little
Oh,
bit.
sing.
We want to hear a Gwen Stefani song. Yeah. Sung by Gary Oldman.
You know what? This is
I love it,
this is focused, group-driven Hollywood.
Yeah, that's
So you
true.
gotta listen to people.
But that's
Please.
USA! USA!
Teach me a fucking No Doubt song.
Oh, all right. All right. Follow his lead. No. Sorry, I'm right on right now. The Jews are walking through a spider web. Bag it. That's Gary Oldman.
you asked for that.
And I have to live with that.
All right, so Gary Oldman as Gwen Stefani in the Mall of America in Hell. And our butt end Starbucks in space starring. All right, you both win. We're making both movies. Yay! $1 billion and it's Hollywood.
We shoot them together, call it a trilogy.
We'll do them at It will actually be one movie.
Okay.
But it'll be
Can
called
we
a
see
trilogy.
Owen Wilson's Oscar acceptance speech?
Oh, yeah.
And the winner is Owen Wilson, Ascent of Outer Space.
Oh. Wow.
So before we call it a night, thank you guys so much for coming. You guys have all been to the Philly Improv Theater before, I guess. But go to phillyimprovtheater.com, the website. You can find out about classes and other shows, cool stuff like this. This is a new one, first time I ever did it. But if you think you could do this stuff, take a class, meet some cool people, and start performing comedy in the city. Alex, thanks so much. You wanted to thank?
Oh, yeah,
we want to thank our
part of our
card.
team, my wife Harriet, who presented the cards.
Harriet! No one's ever done that trick before.
And Scott Purcell, somewhere else. Scott made the beautiful cards.
Yeah.
And thank you, of course.
And thank you, of
Me
course.
and
And
Joe.
thank you, of course. So thanks a lot. Have a good night, guys. And,